K1BLU and Guests. Go ahead there, sir. Well, I was a bit of a wheel watcher. Didn't get my Jeopardy because, well, hey, I'm not as smart as those people. But it was still, I was almost a contestant on wheel watching, believe it or not. So I'm going to go with B. Give that a try. So 7-3, everyone. Hope you all have a great evening and great week. This is KO6 and yes.
Yeah, Ryan, this is Bob K6IP, and just so you know, it's terrible. The technical call Teresa was much better, but the rest I can barely understand what you're saying.
Chopping it.
Well, I only got part of what she said for answers, but I heard what the question was, and I know what the answer is come on down.
Good evening, Ryan. I'm ready for a question. We still have quite a bit of packet loss. Well, I think that is probably A. Let's make a deal. Back to you, GP.
Brian, thanks for doing that. There's been a whole lot of solar activity out there, and I mean, 3 people I know in Florida had their computers crashed because of all of the magnetic electricity around. And one of my nodes crashed. I didn't touch it. It wasn't even on. It was turned off. But anyway, on IAX, you might turn that audio slider down just a hair. That might be busting out of the past for you. I don't. Anyway, this is
No, Ryan, K1BLU.
when you first came back, you sounded real good, but the last one was full of that. It's probably the internet, and like I said, we've been getting bombarded by solar weather. So anyway, got windy all of a sudden. Weird. Go ahead with your question. wow, it's been a long time since I've seen that. I'm going to say $100. K4GET.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Ryan. Steve here, KB6WR. I'll take B. Bravo, KB6WR.
Hi, Ryan. This is Larry KN6GLX along with Stephanie KN6GLW. Go ahead with our question. Okay, Ryan, I think we're both going to go with Alpha. Thanks for doing the next. Talk to you next week.
Good evening, Ryan. Tony, 056 Tango River in Oakland. Go ahead, please. I heard the answers, but the questions were kind of like popcorn. Could you repeat the question, please? Let me go with 200.
Good evening, Ryan. This is Benson K6BN in Hollister, California. Well, with a creature like the whammy, how can I resist? So I'm just gonna say A for whammy. Anyways, thanks for hosting it, K6BEN.
And in the net, this is Fred W6FRC, ready for my question. Question, please. Repeat the question one more time. I'm going to go with A, concentration. Go ahead. Alpha, A alpha, K6. Hey, Ryan, this is Bruce in beautiful downtown Chihuahualand. Go ahead with my question, please. K1BLU, Kilo Mike 6, Zebra Unicorn Chihuahua. Thank you for doing the net. Alpha.
Good evening, Ryan. Jack here. Fire away. I would say A. We'll go with A. KJ6YAO. Back to you, Ryan. This is Bud, KI6. Or Alpha on that, Alpha. This is W6AXN. Go ahead. That would be Alpha. Good evening, Ron. Always a pleasure. K6MIK here in San Diego. Fire away. Oh, I believe that was a Alpha. Always a pleasure, Ryan. K6MIK. Back to you.
Yes, good afternoon. This is Albert, VK2DY. Spring has sprung here in Sydney. We're in the mid-70s Fahrenheit now. Anyway, go ahead with my question, please. VK2DY. I believe that was Love Connection. I think that's A. But anyway, Love Connection. VK2DY.
Greetings, Ryan, and Insomniacs everywhere. What you got for me? Well, that would be Mr. Bob Barker. Thank you kindly for all you do, and 7-3 to everyone. This is MW7OR.
This is KE6RX. Go ahead with the question. I think it was A, the identity of the person.
is Scott and Gresham standing by. Well, thank you for on the net tonight, Ryan. I believe that was Alpha. Final answer. Have a good day. KJ7 DTX.
This is WAY, David Phoenix. Go ahead with my question. Repeat what it was. Let's try Charlie.
Good evening, Ryan. I'm ready for my question. I'm going to have to go with Alpha. Back to net AI7GA.
Hello, Ryan. Thanks for doing the net tonight. I am ready to receive my question. I am going to go with A alpha. 73 to everyone.
Hello, Ryan. K1BLU here. I think I heard my call sign. If that is the case, I am ready for the question. K1BLU. Go with Bravo, just because I don't know what the right. Everyone have a great weekend. Shubh Weaver will K1BLU 73.
Really breaking up badly.
K1BLU, ready for my question. said it was totally unintelligible. You're breaking up there. Could you repeat the answers, please? My answer was alpha. Alpha. Alpha is the answer. Again.
I'm ready for the question. And Chicken. Net KD5YYZ, back to you. Alpha. Alpha. Thank you.
Good evening, this is Grant, KJ7WKX. I'm going to try and listen for a question. All I got out of that was harsh game show and Russian roulette. I couldn't understand anything else.
Yeah. Or if it's echo link, but at first you start out, it's okay, and then it just goes away.
K1BLU. See if this one is any better. All right, KJ7WKX, Grant, still out there. I know that the local repeater is doing the same.
You're coming through two repeaters, W6XM.
W6AXM. What do you mean two repeaters?
I hear two of you in transmission. That's why I said two repeaters. There's an echo coming from someplace. Are you getting interference from that East Coast reflector? Several stations run W6XM.
any better? K1BLU?
KJ7WKX here. You sounded fine on that transmission.
That's 6 and how well that works. Question. In which game show featured the harsh catchphrase, weakest link, goodbye? Was that A, weakest link, B, Russian roulette?
Well, it was all good there until the choices came down, so I'm going to play the averages and go with Alpha tonight. Thanks for doing the net.
All right. It is Alpha's correct. Robinson delivered the sharp catchphrase whenever a player was voted off the team for performing poorly. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Next up is Mike, KB6, Downhill Racer.
Good evening to you, Ryan, and everybody at your QTH. I did not just get out of the farm. I was terminated yesterday. I don't know what it is. Okay, and then all of a sudden it just starts static. And I don't know if it's your repeater or what's going on. It's really weird, but I'll give it a shot for tonight's input.
Sorry to hear about the salt mine. And I don't think it's my repeater because I've tried 2 different repeaters here. I'm still getting the same, and I'm also getting feedback from you guys kind of the same way. So I think it has something to do with the core system. Anyway, your question for tonight. Running word association game. Was that A, Alan, B, Bill, C, Gary Moore?
Yeah, it starts out good, and then all of a sudden you just went away. Who knows? It could be a Echolink or a wind system issue. I don't know. I didn't get a whole lot of that, but, you know, it seems like Alpha seems to be the best answer these days, so I'm going to go ahead and go with Alpha.
something wrong with the system, Brian. System. This is Todd, KD60IQ. I only know that you're calling me because I know I'm next in line. I cannot understand you. Sorry, KD60IQ.
Todd, let's see if this is any better. On The Price is Right, which pricing game involves dropping a flat puck down a pegged board? Is that A, Plinko, B, Cliffhanger, or C, Showcase Showdown?
I'm going to go with A, and you came in perfectly. A is my answer. Have a great night, KD60IQ.
I don't know what's causing the. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Plinko is one of the most beloved pricing games where contestants drop chips down a zigzag board to win cash. Thanks for being out there, Todd. Have yourself a wonderful evening and a great week ahead. Next up is John, K06FCY.
Insomniac. Ryan, thank you for muddling through with all the difficulties this evening. Question.
John, and which game show was hosted by comedian Jeff Foxworthy and tested adults on grade school knowledge? Is that A, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? B, Win Ben Stein's Money? Or C, Debt?
Jeff Foxworthy was a great host. Thanks so much for running the net tonight, Ryan. This is K06FCY saying 73, and back to you. Alpha, repeat. Alpha, are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Okay, this is Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I hope you can understand me, because it's just cutting in and out on both ends. Anyway, I'm ready for my question. I hope I can hear it. Well, I couldn't understand half of that, but I'll go with B. I think B is the correct one.
See you sent out there. KJ. This is Kelly, KJ5JYU, ready for my question. I did not hear most of that, but I'm going to go with Alpha Family Feud. This is KJ5JYU.
Good evening, Ryan, and all the Insomniacs out there. I'm on Echolink because the Portland node seems to be down and everything else seems to be screwy. So let's go ahead with the question there and see if I can hear you. Well, Ryan, I'm going to go with Alpha. That was Richard Dawson, almost for sure there. Not that I watched it all that often, but yeah, Richard Dawson. Hey, have a great night, everyone. 73 KK7ZSH.
Good evening, Ryan. This is K06NUS. Back to you. That would be A. I'm not sure. Back to you. Thank you. Thanks for doing the net.
Wow, that was perfect timing. I just got into the car. If you can hear me, K2BEL, Brett, Mobile, ready for my question. It was A, the dragon, if I remember. Boy, that was this little kid. A, the dragon. K2BEL, back to net.
And I didn't even know I didn't have any audio online. Sorry about that, guys. My chats are going crazy too. All right, nothing heard from Daniel. Next up is Brian, KK7SMN. Sorry about that, online group.
Good evening, and thanks for pushing through the net tonight. KK7SMN, I'm ready for my question.
Good evening, Brian. Your question for tonight. Which host famously co-hosted Win Ben Stein's Money before getting his own late-night talk show? Was that A, Jimmy Kimmel, B, Jimmy Fallon, or C, Conan O'Brien?
Well, I'm going to have to go with C, Conan O'Brien. I'm not sure on that 100% though. KK7SMN?
Well, not exactly. It was actually A, Jimmy Kimmel. Before getting his own late-night show, Kimmel served as the comedic co-host and foil to Ben Stein. Thanks for being out there, Brian. Have yourself a wonderful evening and a great week ahead. Next up is Gerardo, KJ5BLV. Nothing heard. How about Bruce, N7MXT? Next on our list, we have Glenn, W3ELS. And how about Terry, K7ATD? And last but not least, if he's out there, Rick, KM6AME. All right, nothing heard from Rick either. I think I'm getting out there. All righty, folks. That is the bottom of the list as I have it. Let's go ahead up to net controllers and system controllers wishing to check in. If you are a net controller or system controller and wish to check in, now come with the suffix of your call sign twice phonetically, please. Net controllers and system controllers only.
Mike Uniform X-ray, Mike Uniform.
All right, sounds like we got one that go around. Teresa, KE5MUX.
Yes, sir. What's my question for the night?
Your question for tonight? On The Price is Right, which pricing game features a yodeling mountain climber ascending a perilous peak? A. Cliffhangers, B. Any number, or C. Range game?
Well, it's been a heck of a long time since I watched that particular game show, and Plinko was always my favorite, but I think it was A. Thank you for doing the net, 730KE5MUX.
And you would be correct. A. Cliffhangers. The mechanical yodeler climbs up the mountain for every dollar the contestant is off on the retail price, falling if they bid too high. Thank you for being out there, Teresa. We appreciate it. All right, let's open it up to regular Sunday night roster, or actually Win System members. If you are a current member of the Win System and wish to check in tonight, now is your chance. Suffix of your call sign twice phonetically. Nothing heard from there. Let's go ahead and open up to the regular Sunday night roster. If you normally check in with me on Sunday nights, now is your chance. Suffix of your call sign twice phonetically, please. Alrighty, let's open it up to anybody anywhere wishing check in tonight's net. Anybody anywhere, suffix of your call sign twice phonetically, please.
Kilo Echo 6, Romeo Alpha X-ray comment.
Alrighty, only one I heard that go around was Peter, KE6RAX. Go ahead.
I just wonder, did you hear from Al and 6MOT?
Negative. Normally I get a message from him, and I did not get a message from him, and he did not check in on the net.
Okay, he's in Mexico, and he was going to try to get in on Echolink, but he won't be back until September.
Okay. Well, the news sheet doesn't really allow me to put in hall passes, but I will make a note for it and put him down as courtesy check-in then.
Thank you. Yeah, he actually checked in last night, and I talked to him on Friday night. KE6RAX.
Alrighty, appreciate that, Peter. Thank you much. Alrighty, folks, let's do final call. Anybody, anywhere wishing check-in tonight, suffix of your call sign twice phonetically, please. Anybody, anywhere.
business? Fucking nosy motherfucker.
Alrighty, not hearing anything for final call. We'll go ahead and close up the net. I have not gone through emails yet, so as of right now, I've got 39 check-ins. Not too bad considering all the issues we had tonight. 32 were correct, and 7 people learned something new. So, that being said, I will go ahead and close up tonight's net. I do appreciate you guys sticking with me through this packet loss issue. I think it's kind of cleared up now. It's still got a little bit, but don't know what happened through there. Anyways, gonna go ahead and return the frequencies back to normal undirected amateur use. This is Ryan, K1BLU in Lakewood, California. Wishing everyone a wonderful week, and we will catch you next time, same bat channel. Good night, everyone, and 7 threes. Okay, folks. I don't know what happened there with the system. I mean, it wasn't my node because I even tried directly from the repeater, and I was also getting packet loss through others. So, gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. Let's see here. Going through emails. And again, I do apologize about the audio earlier. I switched to a different headset because the old one was going out, so I bought a new pair, completely brand new. And yeah, I had to pair it to the system, but I guess I didn't turn it on in the broadcasting software until too late. So I do apologize for that, but it should be fixed for next time. Let's see here. I have this one. 727. What a fun it is. Too much to do, never enough time to do it in. Wait a minute, where'd that go? Right here. Alright, folks, so let's see. Okay, where was my emails? Too many people, too many things to do. And my computer acting up, trying to. All right, who are these two emails for? EX8, EXA. Okay, got him in. And ELS. Got him in. Okay. That's to that email. Next one is here. Okay, there's the questions. B and C was correct. Ooh, I haven't. Come on, computer, why are you acting up? Do I have this anywhere in here? I don't even know how to put this in. My computer is acting up. Okay. Maryland, TJB. Got her. Why is it? It's never a dull moment around here. It was 2025. Sorry, folks, I'm quiet. I'm not used to talking as I do this stuff. It feels weird to talk to nobody when nobody's talking back to you. Do I have a guest here? Why can't I hear you? Is my There you are. I don't know what I have anymore. I'm too many windows and too tired for things. That's funny. You look like a ghost on the stream. Uh, Hello, Teresa. How are you? Exactly the same. It must be fairly dark in there for that green screen to be doing that to you. That's okay. You must be playing game. Oh man. So yeah, just it had to be 2560 because something was off here too because even my chats weren't showing up in the chat list on OBS. I'm like, I'm off on the chats because I had YouTube minimized and I was watching this and it was not being live. But yeah, I eventually connected myself directly to 2560 and hopes to try and get that working. But I even went old school with the HT directly to Santiago here. And Santiago was knocking out the same way. So did Angelus, so did whatever, two different repeaters here. And it wasn't, I had solid into the repeater, Fox viewing positions, but it was just chopping out on the hub monitor. So, um, where's my emails? Okay, where did I leave off? My boss is sending me messages too, like, "Are you done with your meeting yet? I have questions." As soon as I'm done. Let's see, YRC. Well, and I did forgot I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, and I'm supposed to get labs done before the doctor's appointment. So since I didn't make an appointment for that to get to the labs before too late, I'm gonna have to be there at or before 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Yeah. So Why did I close this when it's... Oh no, that's hilarious. K6IP actually had family history on the question that I asked. Uh-huh. Sent me an email. It was about some Olsen, and no, it wasn't. Why am I? Can I just hit the back button and go back there? Johnny Olsen on The Price is Right. He says, "Funny you asked me the Johnny Olsen Price is Right question, because he was engaged to my grandmother right after high school in the late 1930s. She ended up married to the boy next door the following year." Uh, interesting, interesting. Interesting. Hmm. Yep, I could see why. Okay. 2 Insomniac Nets. I know where my computer's going slow now, at least. I unplugged something to plug in my radio battery charger because the first battery I got was dead, and apparently I unplugged my laptop, so it's running off battery, which is fine. It should run off battery every once in a while, but it doesn't quite run as fast. So, okay, Insomniac Net 4839 9. Send. Put that in here. 4839 9. Lots of packet lots. I'll come in here. Net answers. That was a long day to boot. Today was Robbie's birthday, so we went bowling. 14. I know. Growing like a bad weed. I really wanted him on the air here, but He got a new PS5 for his birthday, so he was busy playing that. Probably. Okay. Hate it when my mouse disappears. It's like, where the hell does it go? Close that, I can close that, I can close that. Alrighty, folks. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the net. Looks like I got 2 viewers, whoever you are. Thank you for being out there. The final email has gone out, and we're gonna close up the net for tonight. So hope you all join me next week. And again, if anybody's interested in being on here with me, shoot me an email. I'll be more than happy to have the company. Just like Therese says.